Well, one excuse I can't give is that I'm not fresh. Good morning, guys. And I don't know how many times I've had to say this, but I'm back finally from an inexcusable break from running. Both a mental and physical rest that ended up being way too long. It's been about, if I waited till Wednesday, it had been 3 weeks since I've run at all. And it's been 3 weeks minimum since my last meaningful run. Probably feels like, no, actually it's more, because it's 4 weeks, month, wow. It's been a month, because a month ago from this week we were in New York for a week. And then the one run I did 3 weeks ago was after we got back from New York and before we went to South Padre Island for Labor Day weekend with a bunch of friends. And since then, I've run 0 times. I don't know what it is about me after getting back from trips or vacations and refusing to just stay on track when I was going so well. This time, no exception. This time, even maybe an exception the wrong way. I didn't do anything for 3 weeks. I ran once in the last 3 weeks. When I look in the calendar for the last however many weeks in the training, there's one dot that's filled in, and everything else is blank. So that makes me feel like crap. But I don't know what it is. I think it's just pure. I don't know. There's a lot of excuses I could give. I mean, it's been raining for 3 weeks. There are other ways to run. I just haven't been getting enough sleep, go to bed earlier. Really, it's, I could give every excuse in the book, but the fact is, I wasn't getting up in the morning, I wasn't running after work, I didn't have the same motivation to do it that I did before I stopped. It's all on me, really, so, it is what it is at this point. I told myself last Monday that that was gonna be the week that I wake up again, and then Monday it was raining in the morning, and I said nah. And then Tuesday morning I said I was gonna get up and run, and I said nah. The Wednesday morning I said I was gonna get up, and I was like, you know what? Let's just not. Which is already the wrong mindset. Let's just start on next Monday. I was priding myself in trying not to be one of those people that's always, oh, I'll just start on Monday. But then that's exactly what gets me in trouble every time. So I have pride in it. It doesn't really work out that way. All right, pity party from me is over. We're back to running. We'll see how it goes. Today, 36-minute run, 3.17 miles, a 1 minute run, so I'll probably hit somewhere around 3. We went for a walk yesterday, and I could really feel how far I've fallen in my cardiovascular level of fitness, I think. So I think I'm going to be working through a lot of stuff this week, at least the first few days, to try and get back in the rhythm of running again. So that's not going to be fun at all. But 36 minutes, I'm just going to run it and see where I end up at the end. Hopefully it's not too bad. This is the longest break I've taken since the beginning of this training. So hopefully I haven't fallen too far and I still have time to catch back up. This is week 17 of training. 10 more weeks until it's here, so it's really not a lot of time. It's really not. It's a terrible time to take a month off, but I'm already committed to doing it. Let's get this day started. That both went simultaneously well and not well at the same time. The stats look good. I don't feel good, but the stats look good. In 37 minutes, I went 3.81 miles at an average of 9:42 a mile. But maybe a little fast for what it should have been with how little, literally zero, I've run in the last few weeks. But in the end, it felt good to go that fast, kind of get the blood flowing a little bit. Literally at all, really. But it went well. Running, it's okay. Still working out a few kinks. My knees, my shoulders were particularly bothering me the most. I think that's just a factor of not running at all, which, you know, makes sense. But it went well. I had to stop a handful of times, which really showed the level I'm at. Like, I was able to run at a 9:42 pace, but anytime I would stop, I would really feel it hit me. Kind of a combination of not running and not eating well. My body just kind of reacting to that, not as well. But all in all, I mean, I did it, which for me in the last few weeks is incredible. It didn't rain, which is nice. It might rain later, which won't be as nice. There's been a phenomenon the last few weeks which is whenever the sun does come out, it feels wrong, because like all of a sudden, like if we're sitting in our living room, the sun comes out shining through the windows. It feels wrong because it hasn't been doing that. So it's almost a surprise when the sun is out in Texas, where it never rains, except for the last month when it's rained perpetually. And so it feels weird for it to finally go the other way. It feels like Seattle, where it rains, like it doesn't rain like 50 days out of the year, so it rains like over 300 days a year, something like that. I can't remember the actual status, but it's something crazy like that. But hopefully it clears up soon. I was using it as an excuse for the longest time. I'm gonna try not to do that anymore, but I can't make that many promises apparently, because I told myself I would stop taking weeks off after getting back from trips, and look where we are now. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow, but for today, 3.8 miles sounds good to me. See you guys tomorrow.